So you'll see from the outset, it has built dependencies into the tasks. So this predecessor column, this dependency column, will make sure that specifies that activity 2 can only happen once activity 1 is completed. Same with activity 3, once 2 is completed, and so on and so on. You can also set certain milestones here, obviously set down times when these items need to be completed, and allocate people to a particular task. So I'm going to just jump over to a project in progress, our project Alpha, which has got a bit more information completed in the board. So you'll see here activities, already sub-items have been added. There's a progress indicator on those sub-items. And people have been allocated, statuses have been set, and dates and times. The really great thing about Monday.com is being able to communicate within context. So I can see that Grant's been allocated to this specific task. If I want to check in with Grant, I can click on update and go at Grant. Please let me know of meeting or whatever else, and I'll send that. Grant will get a notification, and then he can respond to that. And anyone in the whole team can always come and look at the updates and follow information around that particular activity and keep track of it that way. So a very important way to keep your communication all in one place in Monday.com. We all know that we've got email, we've got WhatsApp, we've got all sorts of chat tools, but this is one way to keep it all together and in context on a particular task. All right, if we look at some of the other information that we gather in this board, we've got a files column, so additional information related to the particular task can be added here. We can track the expenses that we have spent on a particular activity and what type of expense they are. So transportation, management, direct work, etc. We can specify what we think, how long we think a particular activity will take. So our planned effort, and then actually once the task has been completed, set out the actual effort spent and display those in visuals later on. There's a time tracking column over here, which can be started and stopped automatically, or even manually have some information added to it. But there is also a automation. If I click on start, a particular activity is in progress, you will see that the time tracker automatically starts. And if I click on done, it will automatically stop it. The other thing that you may have noticed, and I'll do it again on this task here, if I click on done, what it does, it completes the actual date of completion in this column and marks it as a completed task. And what we have then here are, these are actually formula columns. So calculating the lead and the lag time depending based on the actual date versus the anticipated date in the timeline, and also a visual on whether the task was done on time, whether it's pending, whether it's overdue, or done but overdue. So great for tracking and managing time. Can mention whether there's any risk associated with the activity, and we'll look at this a little bit in detail just now, and what the risk is. So a lot of detail, a lot of information that can be captured specifically for a project.